Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to talk on how LVMH became a $500 billion luxury powerhouse. Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Tiffany are some of the most popular luxury brands in the world. They are all under one roof, LVMH. Founded in 1854, they are one of the most iconic luxury brands. This singular brand is now a powerhouse of 75 brands. The company breaks record sales every year, including in 2022. They had $86.3 billion in revenue, up 23% from the previous year. They posted $22.9 billion in revenue in Q1 of 2023, up 17% from Q1 last year. They reached a stock price of $191.99 on May 11, 2023. Their store count quintupled between 1999 and 2022, with stores across 81 countries with over 196,000 employees globally. They are a leader in luxury by multiple measures. Other than Apple, no other company dominates their industry like LVMH. No wonder the guy we quoted earlier, Bernard Arnault, CEO and chairman of LVMH, is the world's richest man as of June 2023. History of LVMH. It started in 1837, founded by a craftsman's apprentice, Louis Vuitton. At the time, the most popular modes of transportation are horse carriages, boats, and trains. Craftsmen were valuable to the working class. Eventually, he founded his house in Paris in 1854. In 1886, Georges Vuitton revolutionized the luggage box by developing a closing system that turned travel trunks into treasure chests. In 1987, Louis Vuitton merged with Moet Hennessy. That's where we get LVMH today. Luxury is a family business. For Arnault, a family business in the luxury sector is the key to success. Luxury has heritage. It has legacy. That's what you find in this family. Even for consumers, a Tag Heuer watch or a Louis Vuitton bag is something you're looking to pass on to your children, the next generation. LVMH has fast growth. Their net income surpassed $1 billion in 2004. Let's compare that to the French luxury group Kering, then known as Pernod Ricard, PPR, owner of luxury brands like Gucci, YSL, and Balenciaga, which reached $1.1 billion also in 2004. Between 2009 and 2011, LVMH had a 75% increase in net worth. They entered the Asian market via Hong Kong in 1992. At that time, they had a dramatic increase in their international presence. 2003 is the earliest available earnings report for LVMH. They broke their sales record every year until 2022, except 2020. For Anish Malwani, chairman and CEO of LVMH North America, storytelling and brand building is the key to the company's success. Luxury is connected to feelings of accomplishment. People buy luxury bags, LV, watches, Tag Heuer, and makeup, Sephora, because they can now afford superior quality products. They are now part of the storytelling for these brands. LVMH brands offer a wide array of price points. LV bags can be valued at thousands of dollars, while Sephora makeup can be $50 or less. That means they have a broad appeal and market as well. LVMH owns 75 brands? LVMH made several acquisitions over the years. Bulgari in 2011, 80% of Rimowa in 2016, Dior in 2017 for $13 billion, and the largest and most recent, as of writing, is Tiffany & Co. in 2021 for $15.8 billion. Bernard Arnault has been reported to be a brutal negotiator, grinding down these business deals to the last penny. In Tiffany, they had a deal before the pandemic, but he wanted a price cut after the pandemic. Tiffany, of course, said no. He took them to court. Tiffany is a renowned jewelry brand. They trademarked a color, Tiffany Blue. As of 2023, they doubled the profits of Tiffany. They now earn $1 billion yearly. That is the power of LVMH and Bernard Arnault. Most people associate LVMH with luxury handbags and fashion, but their current portfolio includes multiple categories like perfume and cosmetics, selective retail, and wine and spirits. They own Sephora, Starboard Cruise Services, and Royal Van Lent, a premium yacht maker. Between 2005 and 2022, revenue jumped from $16.9 billion to $86 billion. That's a whopping 500% increase. LVMH is a culture company. Leading the luxury sector is one thing. The hard part is keeping that status alive. To stay alive, you have to stay relevant. You have to create demand even in tough times. Many companies struggled during the pandemic. Even LVMH had a sharp but brief decline, but their stock grew steadily from 2020 onward after that. The LVMH consumer seems almost immune to inflation. They have raised prices in many brands, but not as much as competitors. For instance, Chanel bags are now twice as much as their pre-pandemic price. It is frustrating to consumers. That's one of the reasons why they haven't lost a lot of business. But let's be real, the LVMH consumer is freaking rich, particularly for Louis Vuitton bags. They have a lot of savings during the pandemic and still have income. They were not affected. There was also revenge spending in 2021 and 2022, as many countries lifted restrictions. Brands like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Hermes thrived. Consumers feel a sense of safety in luxury products during stressful times. Bernard Arnault describes LVMH as a culture company. In 2022, they invested $5.4 billion in store expansion, production facility expansion, and employees. They invested $234 million in employee training alone. It was the reason they gave why prices remain high, even during the pandemic. The know-how of artisans who make LV bags and other products is very valuable for the company. That needs to be maintained. They have a program called Métiers des Arts, where they invest in apprenticeships for high school students in their factories. They are also focusing on expanding their stores and being a vertically integrated company. Each brand controls everything from production and manufacturing to consumers' point of sale in their stores. LVMH is Asia and China. LVMH had challenges in the China market. In 2021, after President Xi Jinping made a speech to indicate a more socialist China, $120 billion got eliminated from the luxury sector. China had partial lockdowns in 2022. It caused LVMH Asia's revenue fall, ending up at 30%. It was the only geographic region that did not have growth. In Q1 of 2023, LVMH reported a 14% revenue increase in Asia, compared to an 8% decline in Q4 of 2022. With economic challenges, running a portfolio of 75 brands need constant upkeep. LVMH is very exclusive, enormous, and execute in multiple categories. Fashion is a challenging industry. You have to stay relevant every second. They had to be excellent at creative execution, partnerships, working with merchants, and innovate exciting new products. They have to captivate their vast consumer base. How do they create desirability and demand? Each of their brands have an incredible heritage. It's a competitive advantage because you cannot build heritage overnight. It takes decades, if not centuries, to create heritage. The future of luxury. In a 2022 earnings report, LVMH noted priorities to be store expansion and digital expansion backed by selective investments and cost management. Highlighting the company's iconic imagery is a part of its long-term success, driven by the idea of leaving a lasting legacy. The company is not looking at the next couple of years. They are looking at the next 100. Every time you walk inside a luxury mall or a premier retail district, you see a Bulgari store, a Tiffany store at the corner, and a Louis Vuitton at the other side. Know that this is the LVMH luxury multiverse. We're just shopping in it. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to explore more about us and our channel.